One. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chef Luna, man. I'm here with the co-host. We are now live with a human being podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Diego from Enlightenment. Bro, tell him what's going down.
Man, Luna got big plans for you guys, man. This podcast is just starting off as an audio, but it's very exciting to see what Luna's putting together, on his own spare time, making things happen, bro. These conversations are made to enlighten people, but you can tell them a bit more about that, bro.
No, bro, the idea why, I thought of this podcast was because originally I wanted to get in the room with the highest, accomplished human being, and somebody who was just an average human being, and we get in this room and we realize that at the core of it, we're all human, man. We all go through emotions, lessons, and life mistakes that we make. And I feel like, once you, listen to the mentors that I listen to, like Jay Shetty, Joe Rogan, Patrick B. David that we were just talking about, and mentors that help you look in a different spirituality podcast too as well, that make you look at life in a different perspective. And the more that we have these conversations, I feel the more we are connected. Me and you connected on purpose. And one of the things that I'm always telling you is how things that we go through and things that we've been through kind of help us grow. And everybody is its own world, but at the core of it, if we can help understand each other, I think of it all like we all get along. Like we all want peace, we all want goodness in the world and love. We all want this and love it to give, and I think it takes just a different point of view to be able to change that perspective, that you could start looking at life different. And it can happen in a day, in 5 minutes, just having a conversation or listening to somebody talking, like, man, this person went through a worse or such a bad thing as to what I went through, that is really inspiring me to letting me know that what I went through is really nothing. It was just all in my head. Like, yes, I did go through it, but I have overcome it. I've become who I am because of it. And I have many of those stories, man. And that's why I really want to, take off, the covers and really be open in this podcast about all the trials that I went through, how at a young age I crossed the border, and what came with all of that, and that perspective of me first arriving into the United States, which is one of the most one of the best countries in this world, man. And I'm so thankful for America. Knowing you too, when you consider yourself a patriot, you're serious about everything that's going on, even the political issues that we have now, and these are things that everybody's talking about. These are things that we have to talk about. These are things that our friends want to talk about as well.
Yeah, bro. And damn, that last part was crazy. You said our friends want to talk about, so it's like we're not even having these conversations with our friends. Like these are the conversations that our friends actually like tune into. You feel me? Simply because it's happening in real time to all of us, bro. All 300 million of us living in America, we're seeing like an insane turnaround in real time. And like you said, bro, you're an immigrant coming from a different country with this perspective, bro. Like, damn, America's this great country, but like we're living within. But we're living within, and we're seeing difference. Like we're seeing like, yo, there's a system within us that wants to divide, and for what reasons are beyond us, right? But like you said, bro, this is a podcast where we can listen to each other, have a connection, and be able to sit down as human beings from the east to the west and be like, yo, this is what we think is best for not us, for the future of our country, for our kids, for what we're gonna leave behind when this all turns to dust,
No, and one of the things that I feel like we enjoy is being able to find another individual anywhere that we can go to. And I feel like we do this all the time. Me and you, we're always trying to like get that video, have that conversation, even without the cameras, that we're trying to really connect with people. And that's why I also want you to learn a little bit, explain your brain, understanding and what you guys are about, because I feel like we do synchronize. But to add to what I was just following was that we're constantly trying to have a conversation with somebody just to have a different point of view. Like we all have different point of views and be like, oh, what do you think about this? Or how do you look at this? And we also like to understand. I think we all have that in us to be able to be like, you know what? I do understand that person, or I understand where that point of view comes from, because you went through a traumatic episode in your life, or you had the following, or because you have somebody tell you the story, that's why you think like this. And this is, what you're saying is, it's programming that we're learning a lot about. And I think we're just at the right time to have these conversations. And I'm turning 28, and I realized that there's a lot that I had to.
Wait, what's your birthday on?
October 13th.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
damn.
Eh,
That's crazy. I know somebody who's born on October 13th too.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
So no.
My homie Nano, I think you might know her.
Oh, and I know the
Yeah.
we have Nano here because Nano's cool, man. Nano, we have an explain, right?
Nano, if you're listening, yeah, we'll be up.
Yeah, we're right in. Wait, there's talent there, bro. I see talent there. There's talent there. It's funny, and so that's the when we did the event, he was there. You met up at the event, remember?
Okay.
But these are the type of conversations, man. These are the type of conversations that we have with people, and just to break it down. And I want people to understand who you are, where do you come from. I'll jump in and I'll follow through. But tell the audience, man, a little bit about you, where you are right now. Where you from? Because I know we're from Miami. We're live from Miami, everybody. But in terms of your culture, how was your family? How was your upcoming? And tell me about Understand, man, because that's a shirt that we wear right now. Everywhere you go, you're representing the brand. I learned a lot from you, man, in terms of spirituality, a lot of guidance, a lot of knowledge, and I like to share the life for people that are doing good, man. And you're one of those people, and you're one of my brothers now that I consider you, because we grow through together, man. We go through this type of stuff, and I want people to really know who you are.
I appreciate that, bro. It really means a lot. So my name is Diego, man. I've kind of like built Understand over the years, bro, trying to figure myself out. I realized that this word is something that's powerful and something that's really helped me out in my life. So I turned it into something that I can help other people, in a sense. It didn't start this way though. It was kind of just like a Instagram and just having fun, just chilling, just trying to see what a cool tag would be. And I came up with the word Understand, bro, but I didn't come up with the word. In my head, it came in, and bro, I ran with it. I was like, hey, let's do it, man. And it really helped me out, like really set into perspective, like what's going on just around me as a person, just like growing, knowing that, things are changing fast. And when you turn 18 to 21 are weird years, because you got to like adjust to suddenly being an adult with like the bills and, you just came out of like high school stuff, but
that's also a conversation, but right after high school, like that process, like right after that, so it's topic for a conversation. These are the type of stuff that they write down.
Look, timestamp 8:32, and bro, I have a funny ass story about high school graduation with this shawty I used to know, but we'll get to that another day, man. But bro, Understand, yeah, bro, it was built off of just like knowing that this word can help me. And I just wanted to build a clothing brand at first, but I kind of had the same idea as everybody else. And so I realized like everybody else was making a clothing brand, and I'm like, man, I have to do something better if I really want longevity into this. So eventually I had to start thinking, and I had to get a job, bro. I had to start getting serious, you feel me? Your boy had to acquire his wealth, he's 9 to 5, you feel me? But over time, bro, I just had time to think. That's the cool thing about 9 to 5. It gives you time to think about like what you really want to do, because obviously you don't want to be there forever. So you just like, yeah, I think I want to do this. So eventually, man, I got to a point, bro, where I'm like, man, I have to do something here in the city, bro. It can't just be like, and then eventually I was also doing my YouTube, bro, trying to figure that out. And bro, just through God's time, man, bro, we're able to synchronize ourselves, bro, to create things, create services, to create products that can literally help other people out. And I built understanding.com, which is probably like my best work, I'll be honest. so far, you feel me? It's not my best work ever, but you know what I'm saying? So far, because bigger plans.
No, then go ahead, go ahead.
Well, understanding.com is cool because it's able to allow you to just tap into your local network like whenever you want. So like it's not like Instagram where you're literally flooded by dopamine as soon as you enter the app. It's more of like, yo, what do you need right now? You know, so if like you're a business owner and you want to throw an event hosts are there, or if you're a business owner and you want to be a vendor, and events are there that are on display. The same thing with the creatives. So you can find creatives, businesses, and events all on understanding.com for South Florida, but then we'll expand nationally and be fun.
I love that, man. I think, the branding itself is great. When we first met, we met through our friend, one of our friend Vice. That's what Vice. We met through Vice, we started talking, and I told you about now Apple, which is, a nonprofit organization that we have, and we can sort of relate to that because it's a good purpose, understand for me when I told you, and I don't know if you did know this in between the lines of like, it was my point of view. I was like, it's understanding yourself, like understanding who you are, and you did. And it was like, I was like, damn, that's crazy because I feel that that's what it really is all along. We're on a mission to try to learn who we are and what you have done, because this is an era where we have a lot of entrepreneurs. We have a lot of, so now you put those two together in terms of like business and creatives to have their website be launched in those terms. I think that was amazing. But just in general, the idea of understand, being able to come together as individuals, as a creator, being able to understand who you are in the word that you're trying to put out to the world, I think that's the perfect place for understanding what it represents. So once you told me that, I was like, man, that's crazy because it's our brands go together.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, we stick together. We've been doing content. We're a year? No. Cannot believe
Half a year?
half a year. Damn, bro, we were running half a year. But it was quick, man. And I think, you know a lot about marketing. This guy's a goddamn genius in the making. You know a lot about networking, which how we, connected and the value of networking. These are the type of conversations that I want to enroll in, and then we're going to have here in the podcast as well with the people. Be the best. From Miami, I feel like we get a different perspective in terms of cultures and being able to talk to different people and being able to look at things from a different point of view because of the culture that we were raised, But tell me a little bit about who you are and how did Diego, what did Diego go through in his life to be able to come up with understanding? What is it that you wanted to say? I feel like this is what I want to bring to the world. Like, where did that come from? Tell me your background. I know you're Mexican, where you go here and
I'm Mexican, bro. So my mom crossed the border. She came through, man. And she came to Florida. And my mom's been somebody who's really important in my life, bro. She's always believed that I can do something, man. And even when all the odds were against me, it was crazy. It was crazy because I was showing her that it's like, damn, this world is strong. Because I was really in the world so focused about other people's emotions, and they were focused on other people's emotions. So that's the world. You feel me? That's the matrix. Yeah. So it's like, damn, I was so lost doing things that I wasn't even supposed to do, and kind of like showing my mom, like, because these aren't things that I learned from her. Like, your mom is always like, yo, where'd you learn these things from? And it's like, nah, this is the world, bro. And I failed 7th grade. I really let her down there. And she was really upset, bro. She didn't think that she was like, you of last people, I thought. And so those are the type of things that really put into perspective, man, that like, sure, you're having fun. You're saying, shrugging your shoulders. You don't really care. You're saying the teachers, but it's really like, you got people who believed in you in the start, like who really were just like, yeah, he got it. And then the fact that you just turn it on them, it's like, damn, but like, I turned it on him. I fumbled the bag, and bro, I have my fair share of fumbling the bag, bro. It's crazy because I believe I fumbled the bag so many times, man. I started believing, bro, like you gotta fail to win, bro. You gotta be cool with failure to be like, all right, man, I can win though, So my mom's somebody who through everything, bro. She's kind of just like kind of dusted me off, and it's cool, bro, because as you guys know, if a motherfucker talk about his mom, that means his dad not in the picture. What?
Is that a same?
I mean, bro, let's keep it 100,000. So my dad really wasn't in the picture, man. My mom got to meet this really cool guy, my stepdad currently, and bro, the family nucleus is real, bro. The family nucleus is real, and if you really don't have those two parents, that feminine, masculine energy in the household who are really able to tell you what's up, in their own way, bro, it's gonna be very tough for either parent, man. You know, gonna say what you want, but my mom got to meet somebody really cool, and even then, bro, I kind of we were dealing with it ourselves, like her and I, you feel me, getting out of high school, getting a job, not wanting to get a job, having to pay bills, things like that, bro. And I'm sure everybody can relate here, bro. Um, but man, I got to a point in high school, bro, where I was just fumbling the bag heavy. It really gave me some thinking, and I'm like, man, I gotta do something, bro. I don't have anything outside of this. Like, I'm not interested in anything. I don't really. These people aren't really my friends. I gotta figure something out for myself, bro. So, in high school is really when I kicked off my entrepreneur journey. I started making 3D printed objects in woodshop class, which is funny because woodshop was like straight wood forever, and then suddenly this year just changed. They started doing 3D printing. They brought in these massive 3D printing machines, bro. I fell in love, bro. I saw those 3D printing machines and I started creating things, man. He would make us assignments. I started putting things together on my computer, bro, trying to figure it out. It was pretty fun. At first I didn't with it though. I was like, them big machines, man. And eventually, man, I was like, yeah, I like this. He started looking at me like, yeah, yeah, go ahead, use the machines whenever you want. So eventually, man, your boy started fixing up the machines. I started seeing when they were clogged, man. I started adding techniques, YouTube searching videos and stuff. And brothers gave me the bright idea, bro, that it's like, damn, I can create anything, bro. And that's really what changed my mind, bro. I think for people who want to take something from this far, it's that you can literally create anything, bro. And that really changed my perspective, because I was making, let's say, for example, phone stands, like, you know, those phone stands that you set up, bro. I was 3D printing those, bro. And it was like, damn, at the time I thought you had to only buy them from Walmart or China or somebody, but the fact that this machine is able to create it here and I could just take it home, it's like, it's insanity. So I started making lighter cases because, you know, your boy had an era of cheap, man. 100,000, man. So just keep it 100,000, man. Your boy will be in a little natural. Hey, look, check this out. Your boy was out there looking in the lab. Look, so I was putting in intricate ass designs, bro. I'm talking, I was designing, bro. And I'm coming back to that era soon, man, because I got some things in the alt, man. But, bro, I was putting lighter cases together, and my stoner homies were with them, and they're like, bro, you should sell these. I'm like, bet that. I definitely am. Because, Pete, check this out. The point I'm trying to make here was because my mom came through for me so long, bro, I had to figure out a way. Like, it wasn't like if I can, when I can. No, I had to make it happen, bro. I would hate to see the day, bro, where I have to see, you know what I'm saying, my loved ones pass without giving them the world, bro. And my mom has really came through. She sacrificed a lot. You know, she's had us damn near sacrifice the clothes off her back to put some clothes on my back to get me warm. You know, made it out the church. No, it's not that serious, but bro, that was a very important aspect of my life. And after that, bro, I realized I had to grow up. That's when understand came in. The word understanding really helped me, like, introspectively look at things and really be able to, like, just take a look within myself and be become self-aware, which is another crazy topic.
Yes, sir.
And which is basically kind of what understanding is. You become self-aware, you understand yourself enough to the point where you become self-aware to love others, because at the end of the day, that's what everybody's looking for. Bless you. Everybody's just looking for love, bro. So if you could become past your own emotions and be self-aware enough to be like, man, I know you're looking for love. I'm gonna throw that shit out with you. You know what I mean? Then you get to really, like, stand tall with the tribe that really loves each other for each other rather than their own emotions or their own like, agendas, for example. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like always trying to expect something from like a relationship or any sort of like, connection. But
Yeah.
that's the goal, man. When you told me all of this and I was like, man, this is it. This is what we need of the world. Because I feel like after 2020, during COVID, which is another topic that
Whole other topic, man. Let's speak on it.
I feel like there was an awareness that this just rushed through, man. I feel like that's when I had my spiritual journey and I had my sort of, like you said, when I started to understand and question myself, like, oh, why am I doing this? Like, or why am I living? So like, so like, um, it was, we started connecting and also into there. Yeah,
That's a good one,
yeah,
bro. Because it's true. It's like, damn, you get to a point, bro, where everything stops. And you get to really think. You get to actually be like, what the? Yo, I'm doing this on a consistent basis type shit. You know what I mean? You get to really think and be like, why am I doing this? Oh, cause that, you just go down a whole rabbit hole, which is something that I think 2020 came to, which is like, it's funny because 2020 is like clear vision, clear eyesight. It's crazy, right?
yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's a very spiritual realm that we have here. Because a lot of people, bro, it wasn't just you know what I'm saying? It was millions of people who got to really wake up and be like, man, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And that's actually
where we at too. Like, what are we doing to ourselves? What are those water was getting clean, man? The water in the river. Remember, there was like a part in town, I don't know where, like somewhere else in the world that like there was nobody in the water. The water got so clear.
Oh yeah, bro. And
fishes, the way you see.
That's funny because that was actually around the time that I started to understand.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, but I think it's all a process of being able to get to a point in life and be like, after going through a mistake and learning, and you have to go through those things that I feel like make you who you are to be able to decide, yeah, this is the path that I'm going to take, man. But just overall, what are the things that we're going to expect, as we go forward in the podcast, we'll understand what is the end of the mission? Because I do love the fact that as a business creator, you can look for events. But I feel like it's like an app, bro. I feel like this is
an app. I tell you what, bro. It definitely is motion in your pocket. Like if that's the goal of Understand. So look, check this out. Big framework for Understand. The goal is to make this motion in your pocket so that anybody you share the website with, they're gonna
have those
open, or consider becoming those, and then joining the site, and then the more they promote the site, the more we promote them.
Yeah,
it's a complete cycle, bro.
I love that. That's how we connected, bro. And I told you, I was like, man, whatever you need, I'm willing to, to give you the support that brand needs, because I want to see a change in the world and the awareness. Because overall, even later, you can see yoga classes, you can see yoga, you can see all of this and kind of like learning and all of this. These are type of stuff that we have. And like, bro, I thought all this, and it's crazy that you mention it now. And I think it's all energy is another topic we have to talk about. And so
energy,
we're just pointing out topics that we're going to talk about. So I hope you guys are excited.
Guys, comment below which topics we should talk about or you're most excited about.
Yes, or which topic also. That's what I'm telling you. Bringing guests is going to be incredible, because I want to see what they want to. I want to see what you guys
check this out. In the link in the description, we'll have on understanding.com a form you can fill out. That way you can submit yourself to join the podcast. Like, if you're in the city,
make it easier. Yeah, no, a lot of people are gonna be in the city.
Or if you're not in the city, man, you'll fly in the city.
We'll fly in, or you can fly us out. And we'll quarantine. Well, we'll get more together, guys. What's up? But yeah, bro. So a little bit about me. Everybody knows, that we came together through. You understand, and you do the videos, and we collaborate in the content that we're also going to share in the Instagram as well, to showcase, the content that we're creating together with Dominican gigs and things like that. So just a little bit about myself. I guess I would say, I was born and raised in Honduras until I was 8 years old. Then I crossed the border. My dad came first. I actually never met my dad until I was 10, because he left straight as I was like 7 months. He left to the United States. That was something, bro. But good thing I had a good surrounding around me. to cousins and my other cousins and my sisters that were like strong, and my mom was with me until I was 6. So I only stayed with my grandma from until I was 4. So I only stayed with 4 years with my grandma. But I had good people look after me, and it was great. But crossing the border, it wasn't definitely an experience. Um, you know, I look back and I'm like, damn, it's kind of like a movie and nobody really talks about it. But I look at it and I'm willing to talk about it. And it doesn't shame me because I know who I am and I know where I become from it. And I know the hard work that I put into everything that I do. So that was like an experience, bro. And people look at me and question me and I like to talk about that. This is why we're talking about the podcast. I like to talk about this. I want to go to Mexico stories. We have to go to Mexico. Man, I love the Mexican people. I have a couple of stories. We got to talk about the Mexico, a couple of stories I got. But I love the culture too, man. You guys have amazing culture. I love working with one of the hardest working people here and over in general. But so across the border, then I came to Broward County, Fort Lauderdale. I stayed there with my mom. My mom was by herself, a single mom. She really couldn't find a partner, bro. And I know it can be difficult seeing your mom struggle or going from job to job. I remember now spending time with my mom because by the time she got home, I was already sleeping to go to bed. So I would only see her probably like Tuesdays or Sundays. And Tuesdays, she took me into soccer practice and play soccer. And then Sunday, we did laundry and things like that. So we did, share time. And I remember I feel like these type of things in between the lines also comes from parenting, like skills that maybe your mom or your dad told you, don't just go by what people say, think out for yourself. And my mom was always had that in her, bro, like telling me like always like, recognize who you are. And like she will question me about like, certain aspects of like, okay, who you are, like what do you want to be? Like she was around this atmosphere, and it's crazy. Now that I look back, she always used to like read books, and I feel like that also like associated me with wanting to learn or like doing things. Yeah, she's good. Now she lives in Spain. Oh yeah, she's good. I love her. She lives in Spain, so across the border. Then I was here in Miami for a couple. Went to high school here in Miami Sunset.
Holy shit.
I loved it, bro. Miami Sunset is a great high school. That's where I went to Jersey Baker. I went to learn how to do airplanes. I wanted to be a mechanic, aviation. I wanted to be a mechanic first. And it didn't work out because I didn't have my papers.
Sky's the limit then, huh?
Sky's the limit, bro. But I can tell until you don't have papers. But nothing, man. I can't complain. I joke around like this, but I'm thankful.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Biden, man. We
gotta talk to Biden, man. He's getting on the road now because he's trying to get the votes. But just a little side note. But man, my growing was good, man. I grew up with one time I moved, but it was a change. Like I remember I lived with my mom. And, just a little side note was that not having a dad, like you had asked me, at an age, it gets difficult, bro, because you need some sort of guidance as a male. You need some sort of, like, awareness to being able to say, like, this is how you do, because now you're surrounded by girls, you're 12, going to 13, 14, 15, that's the growing age, and you start, like, asking yourself questions, and you're like, man, who's gonna, like, what do I ask? Like, how does this work? Like, all this stuff out there. I mean, like, they're real, those are real questions that,
those are real questions. Just so I know, like, if the audience doesn't know, more than half of the households here are fatherless, bro. Like, fatherlessness here in America is a very massive problem.
Yeah, sure.
You feel me? I guess it's God's plan for the boys to hold up the torch, man. You feel me? Because there's some great guys out there, but your boy trying to grow up family, man. No, your boy trying to grow an entire village in this thing. So we'll see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely there's a good quote that's like, it is essential for a man to struggle because he is both the marble and the sculptor.
Oh, I like that. I like that. There's a picture too on Twitter. We have this picture where like I don't know if it's probably like David. It looks like David, but he used to be like fat, and then he's breaking the sculpture, and it fit. It was like, damn. I didn't think of it in terms of like weight, but I think of it in terms of like mental growth too. How you gotta like sculpt yourself to to get to that discipline, to get to think about a different type of way.
As you see it, David's chiseling at himself.
Yeah.
It's not like he's chiseling a whole other. He's chiseling at himself.
Yeah.
So I heard that type of stuff hurts, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's growth, though. You know.
It's growth, bro. So, growing in Miami, to get back to my story, man, I love it. I have I'm telling you, man, I was blessed to be surrounded by the people. My mom was with the Guatemalan guy when I first arrived. He was a great stepdad, man. Until this day, we hold a great communication. So he was like a father, for one of those, father figures once I got here too as well. And I had I was blessed, man, to be surrounded by good people. So I had guidance and working at a young age. I started making money at 14, working in construction. And you think different once you have a little bit of money. You're like, oh, what do I do with this? How do I do that? So then moving in with my dad, I started learning more about business, and it's crazy. Funny little quick side story. Once I started smoking for the first, it was going to be my birthday. This is crazy. This is a crazy story. We're gonna go into detail of this crazy story. It was going to be my birthday. Like a weekend before, our friend was like, "Oh, man, he's freaking drunk." Oh yeah, what am I gonna do with it? Bro, he get into me like on a Friday. I took a picture of it. I had it on my phone. For some reason, my stemma went through my phone. Same day I didn't. Found out my birthday and canceled. Ooh. Because of that, I changed my whole life path, because I was like, damn, I gotta fucking get strict. Like, I couldn't go out, couldn't do this. Bro, I was at a library one of those times, and I was kind of like, I don't have a phone. So not being able to have a phone disconnected me from the world, I guess, from whatever, bro. And I was at the library one day at school. This was a middle school. This was no high school, but this was middle school. This was middle school, 7th grade. And or 6th grade, 7th grade, yeah, 7th grade, because 8th grade I went to James C. So 7th, no, James C. It was 8th grade. Damn, it was 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade, and 8th grade, 8th grade, 7th grade and 8th grade. It was that. So then, bro, I got caught and I read a book, and it was one of the books that changed my life. It was Robert Kawasaki, which is Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it was that mentality that took my mindset to a different. And I was like, man, if we can all think differently to how, because it really breaks it down how a poor man thinks and how a rich man thinks, and it's like, damn, that's just a different way of thinking, of depending on how you raise, who you're surrounded with in your environment. So I was like, I always break it down to, like, I was to people, we live in 4 walls. Like, what's inside of the wall? Like, what are you allowing inside of those 4 walls? That kind of like, repetitive and repeating itself. And that's how, like, you can change. And that's how you can also, if you don't talk about different conversations inside of those 4 rooms, or 4 walls, which will be a house. We don't talk about money in the house. We're not talking about parenting. We're not talking about relationships and all.
How we feel,
how to deal with issues, problems. Like, bro, there's what to
do after bad things happen.
Yeah, or even how to think in a logical format too. Like, I have people that don't have that way thinking of, like, okay, what do I need to do? Like, what's the first thing? Like, logical thinking is not what should we top, but there's protocols that we should learn. But these are the type of things that I feel like we're moving forward to, is changing the school curriculum. Like, someone, if they're not already working on it, I feel like us as parents, and I see us taking an initiative to the upcoming generation, anybody that's under, like, this is for anybody that's under like 15 and like 35, because I feel like we're still kids. Like, everybody between 15 right now and 35 was
some grown ass kid.
Yeah, grown ass kid, and we were learning and taking all of this information between 2020 towards like 2024, and it has been social growth mentally, bro. We don't even think about or talk about any of those things as well. How we have grown over the past 4 years, and that's, like you just said, millions of people, bro. And the way that we think. So being able, bro, to, one of the biggest things for me is I want to expose knowledge, and that's why, I have my small nonprofit organization that's called Now Apple Us, which I'll put the link for the organization. Is something that I'm starting up, and it's gonna be an organization to help kids learn different things to help them think in a different way, to have a different perspective in life, and to be able to have a purpose. Because I feel like that's what makes a human being um be at its 100%, knowing what your purpose is, because that way you can move, you know how to move, you know who to move with. And I feel like those are things that we could be taught at a young age. If they're already exposing us to all this type of content that we have been seeing, that our kids have been seeing over the past 4 years in TikTok or Instagram, why are we not exposing the future kids and our generations to healthy things, to how to deal with an issue, how to encounter problems, how to have confrontation with your friends, how to have a proper conversation like, hey, look, with this thing that you do, I don't like, or how to confirm your partner as well in that relationship. Like all these type of things are things that we should be taught and that we should be talking about, in especially in the household. So I'm telling you, one of my main things, bro, in life is to push awareness and knowledge, because I think that's what really connects us. Once you have that awareness, how do we connect? Because we share the same ideas. We share the change that we want to see in the world and the things that we want to see happen, and that's how we connect. So, that's what my life has really about, connecting with the right people. And to growing in Miami has really impacted my life. And I want to talk more about this type of things, because one of the main things that really has also looked at shaped my life was coming directly doing the shift. And I'm sorry that I shifted the story, but due to the fact that I smoked weed and then I got caught and then I changed my lifestyle, everything kind of shifted, bro. Like my life went from like negative to like positive and just like growth, because I woke up. I was like, man, what am I doing? Like I should learn how to make business, how to talk to people, how to do this. And it was that why am I not being taught this type of things at home? And it was because my dad was too busy. He didn't know English. He was working hard. And it's these type of conversations that we grow up in, and now we're becoming aware, and we want to expose to the kids, So I know I'm jumping like side to side, but you get the point. And I was real why as to why everything's add up. And just to add up to the last thing, I know we're getting short here, is Miami, man. We gotta talk so much about Miami, because I feel we are guys at the capital, right now, at the capital. Amen. This is one of the things why I also feel that we gotta invite people here in Miami. So if you guys have tuned in this far, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know we ramble here, but we kind of wanted to be honest and direct, because this is the type of environment we want to have, just kind of bring one another, have a decent conversation. And as we go, how easy is gonna go, properly. I'm gonna hum less and we're gonna have these conversations. But Miami, just to add on to the capital, is the different type of cultures that we have, bro. I know that impacted you as well, right? The different type of cultures grow up here and things like that.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy, man. And bro, you get to realize, man, there are certain cities, just like New York was, just like Los Angeles, but they still are these massive cities, bro. And bro, Miami's just becoming one of those other cities. And we're just seeing it in real time. We're seeing it in our neighborhoods. There's literally construction everywhere. So it's crazy, bro, because you get to realize, man, there's like at least the ambitious people are showing up to these cities. You feel me? The people who know, oh, what am I doing in Wisconsin? What am I doing in Mexico? What am I doing in Honduras? I'm gonna go to Los Angeles, New York, Miami. Miami has grown to become not only like, it's weird, the financial institute of the world. There's actually some very big news, guys. Microsoft, Apple, and I believe Google are on their way over to Miami with big buildings, bro. Wow. So these are tech giants. These are giants that move the internet. These are giants that, our services are based off of. So it's like, it's crazy. It goes to show, man, how much more money is on the way to Miami. And you know what I'm saying? For those people that know us, so you already know Miami's on the way.
Oh yeah, we're up, man. We're up. As soon as the Dolphins get better,
Hey, man, that's crazy.
Nah, man, but little side jokes, man, that we like to throw around. I know we're gonna have fun here in the podcast. I appreciate you guys tuning in.
So guys,
Do comment, do give a like, do repost this if you would like to comment. It makes your only clear. Yeah, if you want to have like a quick conversation, don't hesitate to give us a hand. Like you said, we're gonna have it understand as well, and it's gonna be fun, bro. I really getting excited. I appreciate you. Enjoy me in this journey.
hey,
If you have nothing else to say,
make your own clips, guys. Yo, send it to us, man. We'll put them up. We'll collaborate with them, man. We'll make it happen. So that's the goal. Like we want to put you guys on, and obviously we'll put each other on with this network that we're working on, bro. So it was a pleasure speaking with you, Luna, man. Hey, I'm excited for that second episode.
till next Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Thursday.